Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle and here on my channel I post weekly cash stuffing budgeting videos. So today we are going to be cash stuffing my bills and my savings binders for the first week of May. So this month is exciting and scary because this is the last month that we're going to be living in California and in this house. If you don't know, we're planning a move in June, so like the first week of June. So my son gets out of school Friday, the first week, so I think that's the 2nd of June, and then we're going to be moving like right after that, probably like that next week. So yeah, this is my last month here before the move, and it's really scary and exciting. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with my bills binder. So the first thing we're going to stuff is my mortgage. So yeah, we do own our house, and today's May 1st, and I'm putting in $250. We do own our house, and we are going to be renting it out to family. And so, you know, they already live here, so it's going to be $250. It's going to be kind of like an easier transition than to like find people to rent the house or, you know, just selling the house. That way, if it doesn't work out, our move doesn't work out, we can always come back. And yeah, that's kind of what is going on. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50, 14, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 1,500 towards the mortgage, which is good. 1,500. Okay, and then next is HOA. So I am putting in $15. All right. All right, so I got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. All right, $70 towards the HOA. Okay, and then next we have my water bill is getting $30. All right. So 20 and 30. Oh, I didn't count this money with you. Oh my goodness. I always count the money at the beginning. I'm sorry, I was not thinking. It should be $885 that we have today. So I'm using my California state disability income, which is the only income that I'm getting right now because I did just have a baby. He's 7 weeks old right now. And yeah, so when you have a baby in California, you get paid maternity leave. It's like 60% of your income for like disability income. So yeah, that is what I'm stuffing. Plus, my fiance's nephew is officially like renting out a room. They've been staying here for years, but he's officially like renting out a room just to like kind of start getting into like the habit because they're going to be taking over our mortgage payment once we leave. So we started that. So I have yeah, $585 from disability and then $250 from him. But yeah, so I have a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 170 towards the water bill. A lot of these payments are going to be taken out probably today, so I can pay my bills. They're going to be due here really soon. So internet is getting $30. Okay, and then I have 20. I already took the internet payment out. That's why it has less than what you're going to see. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, and 30. So 130. Okay. So that one is already taken out. So I'm ahead on that one. Medical and dental. Oops. 5-1 is getting $20. So I should have 20, 40, 60, and 80. Perfect. Okay. Then I have gas for the car, and I am putting in $50. I'm sorry if you can hear my baby in the background. He's sleeping in his bassinet, and he makes a lot of noises. 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So 140. I did also take out some money for gas as well. So 140 in there now. And then grocery and household is getting 50. And it's empty, so it's just going to be a total of 50. So 20, 40, and 50. I haven't been spending too much money on groceries and household items because my fiance has pretty much taken over buying all of the groceries since I'm not working right now. Eating out is not getting stuffed, and credit card is getting $50. And it's empty, so it's getting a total of 50. I did just make my credit card payments. Oh, that was already open. Okay, so $50 towards credit card. All right, and then as usual, now that I'm on my disability leave, I'm not stuffing any sinking funds because that's just not a priority. But I am stuffing for my move, the savings for the move. So the first thing I have is rent. So I do have a little update for you guys. And I'm putting $50 into rent. No. I'm putting $300 into rent today. Okay, yeah, so I do have a little bit of an update for you guys on the house situation. So last week's video, I mentioned I put an application in on a house. I wasn't sure if I was going to call back because it was a little bit at the higher end of our price range. And we were having issues with like proof of income and all of that jazz. A couple of you guys did comment saying that you guys thought I should wait before I move. And yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea. And I do really appreciate you guys commenting and leaving your feedback. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so staying here is just not really realistic because, you know, we do have 3 kids together. Him leaving the state with me with the kids alone is just, it's not realistic. I would go crazy. So yeah, we have been planning on this move for a while. So, you know, we put a lot of thought into it. It's just, we didn't think that we would be running into those specific issues as much. But yes, I did end up calling her back. And she was super nice, and she was super upfront with like some problems that we might run into with the property. That being like a horse property. It's right next to some farmland, and there's like cows and like horses and like other kind of animals, like literally right at the fence line. And she says your dogs, yes, they're allowed, which is like the main reason why we applied for that house specifically. Like absolutely dogs are allowed, but that might be an issue if your dogs are, you know, not necessarily like aggressive, but if they have like issues with like animals like that. My dogs have never been near animals like that. You know, we live in not a city, but also kind of like a little city. So that's not a problem here. So that might be an issue. Something we can definitely like work on or fix. But another issue was it was kind of like past like the line of like internet. And me being on YouTube, my fiance is a massive gamer. And yeah, like internet is such a big part of our lives. She said we would have to get satellite internet most likely, and she doesn't know how good it is. And I talked to my fiance about that, and he's like, yeah, satellite's probably not going to be enough for what we need. And so that was a huge like dilemma that we were going through, thinking about. And it's literally $2,400 a month, and our like limit that we were planning was $2,000 a month because that's what we're paying on our mortgage right now. So that's kind of what we're comfortable spending. So yeah, it was going to be more expensive, and we were going to have those issues. So I wasn't really sure if we should move forward with it. She did say since our application has already been like she already like ran the application, she was more than willing to transfer our application to a different property. So I went ahead and I went on their website and I looked at other houses that like fit our criteria. And so I called her back and I told her about another property that I was interested in. It didn't specifically say no dogs, but it just said no cats. And so I wanted to clarify with her, and she was like, oh yeah, that is actually run by a different property manager, and so she gave our like application over to her, explained to her our situation, and she was gonna reach out to me, and I didn't hear from her for like a couple days, so I was like, okay, that's probably not gonna happen. And then she actually called me back. Well, she actually texted me and reached out to me, and it wasn't about this property, but she mentioned she found a property that would fit our specific needs, and she was giving me all the information. She's like, yeah, it's gonna be, you know, this amount a month, this much for a pet deposit, this much for a security deposit. Would you like me to move your application over to this property? She gave me the address. I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, that would be great. And she's like, okay, perfect. We will send you over the lease early next month, which is gonna be now in May. So I was like, oh my gosh, that was super fast. She's like, yeah, you're already approved. So she's gonna send over the lease. And I asked about viewing the property because the house that she had sent me, it was not even up for, like, it wasn't even like listed to rent yet. And so I couldn't find any like updated information about the house. I just went on like Zillow, and it's like from when it was last sold and what, like, I don't even know, for 13 years ago, I think is what the picture said it was taken. So yeah, the pictures were really old and outdated. They didn't have great pictures, so I can't get a very good idea of like the layout of the house. So it does look like it's in a good neighborhood, and it's a fairly newer house. It's not an old house. But yeah, it doesn't show any pictures of the yard. It shows like 2 pictures of the kitchen, barely pictures of the master bedroom, and like a tiny little corner of a living room. And so like I really don't know what the house looks like. I've just seen it, like tiny pieces of it. And so I asked her if my brother-in-law, he lives like 11 minutes away from that house, and I asked her if he would be able to go and view it, and she said yes when it's available for viewing. So I think that they literally just got word that this house is going to be going up for rent, and like didn't even have to like list it or anything. And I think the people are still living there. So we have not seen the house yet, and we have not signed for the house yet. So it's not 100%, but we're pretty sure that we're going to be going with this house. I just have to wait for more information on it. But yeah, that was a big update that we had, and it was much cheaper than the other house. This one's going for $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month, which is like perfect. So super excited about that. I can't wait for her to tell me it's ready for viewing, and then we'll have him go over and like video chat us, and we'll look at the house that way. And then hopefully we can sign and start moving in at the beginning of June. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on what was going on. Enough of me rambling. I'm going to be doing $300 here for rent. So I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 300. Let's just make sure, because 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93. Okay, perfect. So yeah, it's going to be like $41.50, I think is what I came up with for the total price of move-in. So that's including the security deposit and the pet deposit and everything like that. So perfect on that. I like having like a specific amount that I like know that I need to have. So I already had transferred the money from my high yield savings account to my like main bank account, just so like when they want the money, I don't have to be like, oh yeah, let me transfer the money. It might take a couple of days. So yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with that. I wanted it very accessible. So I already have the money transferred over to my main bank account, and we are ready to go whenever they're ready. Okay, so I have 5, 6, 700 in the bank, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 40, 60, 80, 13, 20, 40, 60, 80, 14, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $1,500 towards rent, which is perfect. If the rent is $1,600 a month, I almost have enough for the entire month, which is perfect. Like I said, I already transferred money over, so like I don't even have to like really worry about that. But yeah, I'm still gonna be stuffing this like that. Okay. So $1,500, perfect. And then the water bill, I don't know what water is going to be, but I'm going to be putting in $10, and that should give us $300, but let's see. All right, so I got 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 300. Wait, what? 1, 2 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 300. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I got super confused for a second. All right, so 300. Okay, so electricity. Oh yeah, I'm not stuffing electricity. I don't know why I got confused for a second. Phone not getting stuffed, and then internet. This one's getting stuffed. So 5, 1, and I'm putting in $10 here. Should be 300. All right, 1, 2 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 300. Perfect. Okay, and then I have motorcycles not getting stuffed. Car insurance is not getting stuffed. Okay, so lastly, I have my savings binder for the move for like actual like savings. That's kind of more for household expenses savings. Oh shoot, I didn't trade this over. Okay, so for the move, yes, I'm putting in, how much do I have left? Why is this not adding up? I have way too much money left over. Now I'm confused. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I have $70 left over, and I was supposed to have $20 left over. So I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. I'm gonna put that aside and I'll come back to that later. So for the move, I'll just put it down here. I'm putting in $10. My baby's waking up. I gotta hurry up real quick. I'm almost done. Okay, so for the move, I have 1, 2, 3, 10. I did take money out, so it's not gonna add up. I bought some more, was it boxes? I think I bought like bubble wrap and like foam paper to like help with the breakable stuff and some more labels. So it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 315 towards the move. Okay, and then last thing I'm gonna stuff is not the deposit. Deposit's fully stuffed. So this is, I have $4,000 in here. So I'm just gonna tell you guys how I'm planning on doing it. $4,000 for my deposit. The deposit's only gonna be like $2,500, I think, but I'm just gonna take everything from the deposit since my total move-in fee is gonna be like $4,150. I'm taking the full deposit out, and then my rent, I'm taking $150 from there, and then that's how I'm gonna use the move-in fees. So I will take this money out as soon as like I pay her, but right now I'm not taking anything out. Car registration is gonna stay at $200, not getting stuffed, and then house is getting $10. Yeah, so I don't even know if it comes with a washer and dryer, a refrigerator. I pretty much know nothing about the house. I'm kind of waiting until she tells me it's ready for viewing, and then I'll ask more of my questions. I'm not signing anything until we see the house. I got 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So 280 towards the house. Perfect. Okay, and that is going to be everything. Miscellaneous is not getting stuff today. That is going to be everything for my savings. So I'm going to go back into my bills for this last $50. Let's double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. And I'm going to put it in here in my credit card. So I'm putting in $50. So I should have a total of $100 towards my credit cards that I need to pay down. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and $100 towards my credit card. Alrighty. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.